ladies, how you doing? Little different. I was sitting here and I was looking at my makeup, right? And I'm trying to get some things in order, and I was like, you know what, I got all this makeup for this one face, but what are some products that, this is not skincare, anything like that, we'll get into that one later, but what products will I just repurchase again? I wanted to do 5. I was like, no, I can't do 5. I want to do 10. I said, no, I can't do 10. I said, let me do 15. I'm gonna do 15, but there's still some more that I would probably purchase again, but I'm just gonna give you the core. I'm gonna give you the core. So while I'm sitting here and I'm like organizing my makeup, I'm in my spare room that I use as like my little, for lack of better words, like my beauty room where I do my makeup, do my videos, stuff like that. This is my youngest daughter's room, hence the little girly bed. She doesn't even sleep in here anymore. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's just get into it. I want to keep it nice, short, and simple. So you guys know I use it in probably every video. I talk about it, I speak so highly about it, and I almost bought another one yesterday, but I didn't. I want to wait. What I purchased, my phone is going off. You know, school starts tomorrow for the kids down here. Well, some kids went back, but like my daughter do traditional, she's going back tomorrow, but school break is over. Anywho, this right here, guys, I love this palette. Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. I use the one in medium to dark. As you can see, I already hammered the middle shade. That shade I use underneath my eye to like set. I do use this darker shade here to like just bronze up my face. I don't have a bronzer that I really like at the moment, and I do definitely enjoy this particular highlight. This is my favorite item that I love. I really do. This is some things that I just can't do without. Just can't do without. That I would repurchase again. Next on the list is Real Technique sponges. I'm using one now, and I have this one here I need to use. Yesterday I went to Walmart and I went to Target, and I picked up so sad. I picked up some in Walmart, and when I went to Target, I picked up some more in Target. I really love these sponges, but I only use them pretty much underneath my eye. I used to use my makeup to blend in my foundation. I don't do that anymore. I just pretty much use my brushes, and I bought some new brush. Well, I bought one new brush, and I finally got the name of it, so I can actually tell you guys what it is. So that'll be coming up soon in the IGTV. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me. I'll leave that right down below, okay? So next up, e.l.f. I'm really enjoying it. This is the e.l.f. matte putty primer. I know this is a dupe for something, and I'm not sure what it is. I think it's the Tasha something primer. I really enjoy this. Now, I'm gonna probably have this for a while, but guys, you guys know I do have normal dry skin, but I do prefer a matte to satin foundation because I like the smoothness of it. I like how it looks. If you could tell, like right now, I do not have on a mattifying primer, nor do I have on a mattifying foundation, and I'll have that information listed on my IG post that I'm gonna have today. So if you're not following me on IG gonna be popping today because I got some things I'm gonna be posting, and all these posts I'm gonna be using. So hang out with me on Instagram. So this right here, what I like about this is, let me get into it. What I really enjoy about this is when you put it on, yes, it is white, but once it actually melts in, it doesn't leave like a white undercast or a cakey feel. It just kind of gives you that smooth base. So once you put your actual foundation on, it looks really good. I really enjoy it. Let's get into foundation. This is my second bottle of this. I really like this for an everyday wear. This is the True Blend CoverGirl Matte Made Foundation. Now, it's not extremely matte where it's gonna like suck you dry, but it's a really good, comfortable matte. And it says that here, it says it's a foundation, comfort matte, transfer resistant. Now, I don't know anything about transfer resistant because I don't think I wore this actually with a mask as of yet, so I couldn't tell you that. But maybe it's just not as transferable as most other foundations. I haven't put that piece to the test yet. But my other foundation, you guys know I love this. I will be picking another one of these up. I'm going to Sephora this week, and this is my Huda Beauty. This foundation is for the matte. If you are oily and you like to have a matte look, you put this on. Now for me, it definitely goes on matte, but for me, it's okay. My face doesn't look dry, but through the course of the night, the course of the day, my oils are see-through and I don't look like greasy, shiny, super dewy. I just look really, really nice. I like this foundation. What made me become a super fan of this foundation is because I wore it in New Orleans last year in July. I have probably like 2 more drops left in here. It's a year old and I used it. And I wore it in New Orleans and it kept me matte in the sun. Now of course I did perspire and I could just dab my face, but I still look good. So I really, really enjoyed this foundation. So I will be picking another one of these up, and I'm going to be picking up that new Too Faced matte foundation. So I'm going to be doing that. So that's that. I enjoy setting sprays, and I use setting sprays to either set my makeup or I will dampen my sponges, because sometimes I don't want to go and just soak my sponges, and I don't want to sit them out. I don't want them to get like, you know, that smell. Sometimes they can get that smell for letting them just be wet for so long. So I'd rather use a setting spray. This here, this is the Pixi Glow Mist. I am so late with this. I was gonna buy another one yesterday. It was another one, like a vitamin C one. I said, no, Kelly, use this one up first. At least use it halfway. I'm almost there. Then I can go and purchase another one of these little Pixi guys. And I want to try out the actual their eyeshadows and stuff. So I'm gonna hold off and wait, but I really do enjoy this one. I will definitely purchase this again, because out of all my setting sprays, if I'm not mistaken, no, it's another one. This is second best. It has a really good spray pump. And when I say mist, it's a mist. And you know how sometimes when you spray your setting spray, it might leave water bubbles on you and be dripping down till you gotta fan it out. This one doesn't do that. It goes over a nice mist. And it takes that powdery look away, but yet it gives you a nice little glow because it has oil and it has like little flecks in here. So I definitely like it, but you gotta be careful with this, because if you do have oily skin, it can definitely make you look even oily. And if you're wearing a matte foundation like myself and you don't want to look dewy, it will definitely bring that out. So I like to use this one pretty much to get that overall set, to take that powder look off, or to dampen my sponges, and I'm blending out my concealer and whatnot. Lip gloss, you guys know this is my third one right here. This is a brand new one. I haven't popped this one open. This is my Milani. This is the Keep It Full lip gloss. I get champagne. I have one in my purse. I have an extra one sitting on my little table right here, and I have this one right here that I just bought this one. I will repurchase this one over and over again. As long as they keep it on the shelf, I'm gonna repurchase it. I could put this on just effortlessly if I'm just out and about and I don't want to put lip liner on, and I don't want to I have a ton of lip liner on today. I'm giving much 90s look right now with this lip liner. But if I don't want to put on any lip liner, I can go ahead and put this on, and it will, you know, give me the look that I want effortlessly, and I won't have to put a lip liner on. I'll still have a nice gloss with a nice little nude look, you know, little nude look. Y'all, you guys know I love my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. I have it somewhere over here. I love this stuff. It's $2, maybe $3 now. I love it. But I purchased this one not too long ago. This is the CoverGirl liquid eyeliner. It just says liquid liner. That's it. $3.20. It's super black. Guys, this liner is the best. I will repurchase this again, and it might replace my e.l.f. I have to show you this. The point on this is kind of a felt tip, so it's not like a brush like the actual e.l.f. That's like a brush, but this one is just so black. I have it on now. I really like it, and it dries matte, so I do enjoy that, because the other one had like a nice little gloss to it, which I don't mind for the liner, can have a little gloss, but this one here looks really, really good. Let's get into some lips. I don't want to keep you guys here too long, me gibbering about things that I'm going to be purchasing, because I'm playing in my makeup at the moment. You guys know I talk so much about these Super Stay Matte Inks by Maybelline. I have several of these, and I have to go repurchase one that I messed up and I dropped in the street. So I have to go repurchase them. So I'm gonna go get that so I can do a nice little makeup look for you guys. And this one that I have here, I have a few shades. So this one is called, oh God, Driver. You guys know I need some readers, right? I'm gonna go Dollar Tree and buy me some. This one here is these Maybellines. These are the I forgot what they're called. This one's called Nude Embrace. I have another one called Beige Babe or Babe Beige, whatever. I just love these. This one's almost gone, but I repurchase these often because, again, effortless, they're affordable, they're matte, they do the job. If you're into colors, they have a ton of colors, and when you go into the store, they're always filled up. So I really enjoyed these, and I don't keep these in my purse. I will keep these in so horrible, in my car. But since it's been so hot lately, I can't keep them in my car. But this one here I had in my purse. As you can see, it's pretty low, so I was using it pretty often. But certain things I keep in my car. If I want to retouch my lips up, I have what I keep in my purse. Then I have what I keep on my vanity, because I have like 2s and 3s of something. Because if I go outside, say if I put this on my lips now and I gotta tighten them up later on, I gotta have this same gloss in my pocketbook. So I get 2s of stuff sometimes. I don't show you guys that, but I do that. So yeah. Bad Keli concealer. I repurchased these two. One I purchased numerous of times. I can't even keep track. This one I repurchased twice, and that is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Walnut. I just love this concealer. I think it's the perfect concealer for me. Now I definitely need to try out some more, but I'm that creature when you find something and you really like it, I'll keep using it because it works for me. And this one right here, this one is the LA Girl. So this one's super affordable. This one's a little bit more on the price side when you're dealing with concealer. My phone is ringing. But this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and what I have is Fawn. I love this. I repurchased it because I totally forgot about it, to be honest with you. But a young lady had somebody that I follow on Instagram. She was doing her makeup, and I was like, I remember using that. And I said, I remember having a really nice under eye. I remember having a really nice brow. I was like, I need to go back and pick up one. So this is a brand new one. I haven't even cracked it open, but it's really nice. So if you really want something that's not too bright, but it still gives you a nice under eye or a nice under brow, this one's good to go. There's another one called Truffle. Another one that's maybe a little bit brighter, but this one here is really nice. And this one is more for an everyday for me. Or you can go out to just put a little bit more on and you'll still get that nice bright under eye. Face powder. This here I've bought numerous times, and I can't even begin to tell you what number this one is. This one is the Sephora. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth Bake Face Powder. I get deep. When I first started out, I got mahogany, and that one was a little bit too deep for me, but it still gave me a nice look. But when I purchased this one here, I can do pretty much a no makeup look, and it'll have my face looking really nice, but I don't really need to put foundation on. So I really like this one, and it's nice and smooth. It's a bake powder, so when you put it on, it's really finely milled once it comes on. It's not chunky, you know. It's really nice. So nice and smooth. I have it on today, as you can tell, but I do have on foundation, but really nice. And for highlight, I will repurchase this again. I have a ton of highlights, and I have the highlight that I have in my Black Radiance contour palette, but this highlight right here is the truth. And this was super affordable. This is called Rose Gold by e.l.f. I have been really like looking out in e.l.f. these days because e.l.f. is super affordable. Everybody's up on e.l.f. Nobody's sleeping on e.l.f. e.l.f. is probably the most affordable makeup line out there in the drugstore, online, and that can pretty much roll with some high-end stuff. This particular highlighter, it reminds me of this one right here. Well, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I picked this one though. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome. Both of these, as you can see, are super pretty. But I picked this one due to the price point. But they both kind of, this one's more of neutral champagne-y, and this one has a little more of a pinky rosy to it. But I tell you no lie, this one here, they both go on fine, they both go on nice. But this one won because of the price point, and I would repurchase this one again. And I would even go as far as trying out some other shades in this one. But I particularly like this one. I use it for eyeshadow as well. I like to look for stuff that I can double use, and this one here serves that purpose for me. You can put it in the inner corner, you can put it on your lid, so forth and so on. However you choose to, you know, highlight your face or things like that. Last but not least, you guys know I love palettes. And if I run out of these shades, I would definitely repurchase this again. And I'm so mad at myself for taking forever to purchase this. Now, I'm going to show you something else that, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I picked this one. So the one that I would repurchase against the Soft Glam palette, I was always on the fence about this palette. Let me show you the shade. Here you go. I'm a neutral girl. These shades are amazing. You can dress this up, you can dress this down. You can pretty much only have this palette in your makeup collection and pretty much be good. But since we love makeup, we're going to get more than one, you know what I mean, of the same. I was on the fence about getting this palette because I had bought the Morphe 3502 palette, and they're pretty much very similar, but the Morphe has more shades. And I was like, you know what, I really didn't use this. I was afraid if I would have got this palette, I wouldn't have used it as well. But I use this palette way more than I use the Morphe. But yeah, this palette right here. But if you don't want to spend a coin on this right here, this is about 49 bucks, and it can run you about 50 something with tax. This right here, this is very equivalent. This is the Wet n Wild. This one here is the Rosé in Air. This is the Wet n Wild palette. Super affordable. It's about maybe $6, maybe $4.99 if I'm not mistaken. So $5, $6 maybe, give or take. This here is pretty much the same thing. It has less shades, but you will still get what you need. So let me just show you how they look. See? Pretty much. You just might be missing a black, and you might be missing maybe some of the lighter shades. But for the most part, this is pretty much the actual palette right here. But I picked this palette. I picked this palette because I always buy Wet n Wild, so I'm not going to stop buying Wet n Wild. But this palette here is definitely a gem, and I will buy it again if I run out the shades. So these are some beauty products that I really enjoy. One of my faves. So that is it, ladies. I'm going to get back to kind of cleaning up this little room I got going on here. It's a lot going on over here. But I'm thinking about actually turning this room into my actual beauty room. I might take it through the journey. I'll know for sure by the end of the month, beginning of next month, if I'm going to take this project on. But for right now, I just pretty much enjoy the space, and that's it. And let me know what you think about this particular camera. I'm using my vlogging camera to do this because I want to get some use out of it. So let me know. And let me know what are some of your favorite beauty products. Like, you know, I have much more. But we're going to start out with those. And just let me know, what are you liking at the moment? Just makeup right now. We're going to get into skincare later. I might even dedicate a whole week of skincare. Because without skincare, we can't even do this. We have to have a good base. And that requires good skincare. So with that being said, hey to all my new subscribers, hey to all my loyals, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.